All right. Hi, everyone. Okay. So first, to start off with our warm-up, we'll be starting with what I call Frankensteins. They're high kicks. You're going to do opposite arm, opposite leg. Go ahead and kick up. We'll be doing alternating. Just try to reach the toe to the hand. And begin.
If you're very cold, be gentle here. I'm not going to force this. My hamstrings are tight from sitting all day. Yeah.
Got 5 more seconds. And time.
Great work, everyone. Okay, so for the next one, we're going to go into alternating lunges with a reach up. So I'm going to start with the left leg. Go ahead and place the leg in front of you. Just come down slowly and go ahead and do the opposite arm reach up to the side. You'll feel the stretch in your side of your back, your hips. Just kind of opening up, getting ready. We'll be doing alternating. Other leg. And begin. No need to go super deep here, just kind of getting warmed up and ready to go.
Yeah, so don't cut. You make sure you move through the lunge motion and then reach up. And then bring the arm down and then steps up. So this is a warm-up, so break it into small pieces here.
And time.
Nice work. Okay, so for the next one, we'll be doing dynamic arm circles. We'll be going forward for 15 seconds. You're going to start small and gradually get bigger. After 15 seconds, go backwards, small and then bigger. And begin. Widen up the range of motion there.
And backwards.
Okay. Small. And gradually bigger circles. Feeling those shoulders warming up.
And time.
Nice. Okay. So for the last one, we'll be getting down on the ground. We'll be doing a cat-cow. We'll be warming up our back, we're sitting all day, getting ready to go. So you're going to come down on all fours, and you're going to go ahead and in a tabletop position, your wrists right under your shoulders, go ahead and arch the back up, and come back and sink into the shoulders, squeeze those shoulder blades together, length up, nice and slow through the motion. Back down. And begin. Should be really feeling the stretch in your upper back. Getting warm.
Good job, everyone. And time.
Okay. For the first exercise, you can do this without any weights. I have some water bottles.
Okay. In their little bag.
Okay. So you're going to stand with your feet shoulder width apart. And then be to the side to show you guys. You're going to want the water bottles in a horizontal line in front of you, like if you're holding a barbell. And you're going to go ahead and push the butt towards the wall. Okay. Then when you're in a tabletop position, you want your spine neutral, go ahead and push the butt forward. Squeeze the glutes at the top of the movement. And begin.
If your hamstrings are tight, you may not get to tabletop position. If you're watching me, I'm always a good example.
Going where you feel comfortable.
And Cody is showing a great putting his hands behind his head for if you do not have any weight, which is fine. This action is really important for
And
future exercises. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not Cody, it's Nate. I'm sorry.
time, everyone.
Nice work. Okay. Now for the next one, we'll be going into rows. You can do this without weights. So then to the side, you want to be feet shoulder width apart and have the weights beside you or just your fists. Go ahead and hinge at the hips again and bring those elbows back, squeeze those shoulder blades together and come back down. You want your knees slightly bent in this position. And begin.
Ten more seconds.
Great work, everyone.
3, 2, 1.
So for the next one, we'll be going into shoulder press. I have my water bottles. We'll be standing shoulder width apart. Go ahead and bring those arms up by your ears and just go ahead and push up. And begin. No need to have the weights touch. Just kind of reaching up.
And time.
Great work. Now, the next one, you can go ahead and put the weight down. We'll be moving on the floor. We'll be doing glute bridges. I'll be doing them body weight. So we're going to go ahead and sit. Have your knees bent. Go ahead and lie back. And hands by your hips. Go ahead and push through the ankles. Hips up to the sky. And squeeze those glutes and hamstrings at the top. And if you'd like, you can go ahead, if you have a dumbbell, you can hold it on the ends and have your elbows on the floor for stability. Hold it on your hips for just a little added resistance. And begin. Nice and easy. You want to make sure your back is neutral and controlled through the whole movement.
And time.
Great. Nice work. Now we'll still be on the floor. Next, we're going to go into bird dogs. This will be working your core. Again, glutes and hamstrings, a little bit of balance. So, that was my water bottle. You're going to start on all fours. And you're going to go ahead and lift the opposite arm, opposite leg. I'll be starting with my right arm, left leg. And in tabletop position. And move up. Want to control the movement, not too fast, keeping that core engaged. And begin. Being on your knees isn't too comfortable, you can stand and do knee to elbows. Working your core. Some balance.
And time.
Great work, everyone. Now we'll be going into prone tricep push-ups. We'll be staying on the floor. And it's going to be mainly focusing on your triceps. It's great to help you work up to push-ups or tricep push-ups. Okay. You're going to lie on your stomach. Okay. And hands next to your side, elbows bent. And you want to keep your hips in contact with the floor at all times. And go ahead and lift the chest up and come back down. You want to keep constant tension in your triceps. Up and come back and begin.
You can also do wall push-ups right now if you're not on the ground, which is fine.
Want to keep your spine in a neutral position and looking down.
And time.
All right, nice work. Now for our last one of the exercise, the workout, we'll be moving into some more hops, like we love. So for these, we'll just be going out and in. You know, as fast as you want, the pace that you feel comfortable. Okay, and when you're ready, begin.
Three, two, one. Nice
And
job.
first round done. Nice job, everyone. And we'll be doing a hip flexor stretch. So start on knees, bring that leg forward, and go ahead and gently push that hip in, lean slightly forward. So flow it in your hip flexor and quadriceps. This is to not as comfortable. You can go ahead and stand on the leg, stretch the quadricep, and begin.
Depending on your surface, so I have, you know, the laminate in my house, you can curl up your yoga mat or have a towel for that bottom knee, because it bothers me to have my knee there on the ground when I'm stretching forward. So you can have padding.
And switch.
Mhm.
So I just grab the back of my yoga mat and kind of roll it up.
Feels more comfy.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, you're just saying it feels more comfortable that way.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, that's time.
Okay. Standing up, moving into a hamstring stretch. For this one, you're going to stand feet shoulder width apart. Go ahead and hinge at the hips so you start feeling the pull. And we'll be there for 15 seconds. In the last 15 seconds, just reach a little bit further. And begin.
You know, if any of you have, this just made me think, I have a little box that I bought at Target, like a cube that has all my exercise stuff in it. And I've got all sorts of things in there. I have a towel in there for those kinds of instances where I'm like, whoa, my knee is kind of bugging me, so I want to put something under it. I've got a piece of plywood in there actually for like if I'm feeling real tight and my I need to raise up my heels to do a stretch or something. So I've got all sorts of stuff in there, and it's always nice to just have a box of stuff.
And time.
Slowly come back up. Okay. Now we'll be on our feet again. Be stretching that upper body. We'll be doing a wall stretch. So you'll find a wall. And go ahead, feet shoulder width apart. Place both hands in front. Go ahead and hinge. Do a little stretch in your back, your sides, and your shoulders here. And begin.
Nice job. Before the next class, if anyone's interested, I can pull out it's literally right behind me, that exercise box, and show you what's in there if anyone's interested, because it really is a bunch of random household things. And dog toys. There's some tennis balls in there, some lacrosse balls. I think there's a stick that I use.
Now for the last one, we'll be moving towards the ground once more. We're going to do child's pose. Feet on your knees. Go ahead and have your toes together, your knees spread, sit the butt back and the arms forward, and lean into it. And begin.
So this is great for a gentle low back stretch, obviously, and if your arms are extended, your upper and sides. But if this is too intense for your knees, you can roll onto your back and just hug your knees to your chest, and that's going to be a nice gentle low back stretch as well.
And time.
Nice.
Right. Nice work, everyone.